Hey y'all, it's Kasia, and today I'm going to be doing a half up, half down frontal sew-in using my deep wave hair. If you would like to purchase hair from me, of course I'm going to leave all of my information on how to purchase hair from me down in the description bar below for my website. First, I'm just starting out with kind of changing the hairline on the frontal because she doesn't have like very large dips or anything in her hairline. It's pretty much just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of straight. It's not really a lot of dips in it. So there was dips in the front of the frontal, and I just wanted to, take that out. Then I am tinting the lace with this Bayani lace. I forgot the color this in. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's called Topaz, but I'm just gonna pluck the frontal a little bit. I bleached it off camera. I honestly wish now, looking back over this video, that I would have plucked the frontal out a lot more. But this was my first time doing a ponytail, so I didn't want to pluck it too much. I was nervous about that, but kind of looking back, I just wish I would have plucked it a little bit more. But can't turn back now. So anyway, after I braided her hair straight back, I'm going to be using some Gorilla Snot and a new stocking cap, cutting the holes out on the ears, putting her ear through, and sticking the stocking cap to her skin. Also using some freeze spray as well. Sewing on that new cap from ear to ear. You can sew the whole cap on, it really doesn't matter. And then I'm going to be cutting off the excess cap in the front so that I just only need enough of the cap to cover her braids. I don't need all that extra cap, so I'm just going to cut the rest of that off. Okay, so now I'm just going to be putting that frontal on her head, making sure it's laying flat and snipping right above her ears so that I can know where to attach the elastic band. So then I'm going to measure out the elastic band, and then I'm going to sew it onto the frontal. And once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to put the frontal on her head and begin the sewing and gluing process. Okay, y'all, so I cleaned her face off with some alcohol. You want to use some 91% alcohol. I am using Erica J Hold Me Down adhesive, y'all. I love this glue. This is my new glue that I'm going to be using. I really, really love this glue. It dries so fast, and it's really sticky. It works really, really well. And no, this ain't sponsored. I really I bought this glue and I really like it. I am so sorry about my train, y'all, but I'm gonna put on 3 layers of this glue and smear it all in. Y'all could just go ahead and watch the video because this train is not trying to let me be great. So I'll be back when the train is going. Okay, so yeah, you do 3 layers of glue, making sure that you cover up the exact same space that you covered up in the first layer every single time you do a different layer, and letting it dry all the way completely clear before you go ahead and add a new layer. Then I'm just going to pull not pull, really pull, but just like lay the lace on top of the glue and kind of push it into the glue. Not with my finger, but with the lace itself. I'm just basically just like sticking the lace to the glue. And then I'm going to use my comb to really, you know, melt it. Okay, so before I cut off my lace and my ear tabs, I'm going to sew the back of the frontal down in no particular way. However you sew is fine. But I did tie down the edges with an elastic band just to melt the glue really good before I go ahead and cut the lace off. Okay, so now that the frontal is all sewn down, I'm gonna take off that elastic band and cut my lace off. This is the HD lace, also, as I mentioned before, from my hair collection. So I'm just kind of cutting off that lace in like a zigzag motion just so that it doesn't have like a blunt line across the front of her head. And then I'm plucking out a few pieces of hair that have like really harsh black knots that didn't bleach. So yeah, I'm just cutting off the lace. I cut off my lace in small sections. Sorry about the lighting right here. But yeah, I cut off my lace in small sections just because it's easier for me to do it that way, and it helps me to keep a jagged cut and not cut straight. So if you prefer to cut all your lace off at one time, you know, to each his own, but this is how I prefer to do it. So I'm just going to be parting out the back of the side of the hair and cutting out that ear flap. The reason that I parted and not just cut it is because you don't want to have little pieces of hair that gets cut. So you want to part it out. Whenever you're going to cut into an area where hair is, you want to part that hair out to make sure you don't leave any hair or knots behind. And I'm basically just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm also going to pluck a little bit. Okay, so at this point I am parting out the baby hair and I'm going to tie it down. You do not have to do baby hair. You can do as little or as much baby hair as you want, and you can choose your own placement. But I'm just going to be pulling the baby hair out and hot combing the frontal back. And I'm just going to tie that down and I'm going to sew the tracks in the back. Okay, so when it comes to sewing the tracks in the back, I just go back and forth for a majority of the back, and then I kind of create like a smile motion once I get near the frontal. But once I get up on the frontal, I would say maybe the second to third braid in, I go ahead and I begin to go side to side. I mean, like straight across, following the way that the frontal is and not the way that I started in the back. I really hope that makes sense, but I don't know if I'm explaining it well. Anyway, once I'm done sewing it in, I just went on with my baby hair and began the actual styling process of this style. So I am using some mousse to do my baby hair. Yeah, I'm just moussing it. I'm using some Afro G styling mousse, foaming mousse I mean, and I'm just going to be molding the baby hair into place, and then I'm going to tie them up and do my ponytail and stuff. The ponytail is basically just a regular extendo ponytail that if you are not new to my channel, you have probably seen me do multiple times, but I'm just going to reiterate that here. I'm using some freeze spray to slick up that ponytail. This from this point on is going to be really self-explanatory, so yeah, I'm probably just going to be quiet for the most part after this. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what y'all think. This was my first time trying this style. I really like it. I think it's cute. I kind of wish I would have, did a little more plucking, but other than that, I think it came out really, really cute. I definitely want to try it again on some straight hair. So yeah, keep watching. I'm going to keep doing what I do. And that's about it, y'all. Another train done came, so I'm going to just let y'all watch the video. That is all. I'm gonna brush out her baby hair a little bit. You can leave them brushed out, but she wanted hers to stay in place, so I'm just gonna be putting a little gel on top of them to make sure they don't move. And I'm gonna give y'all a real close-up on this HD scalp, sweetie scalp, I mean lace. I hope y'all enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.